All right, we are at DEMA 2025 Talkin Tech. We're in the Halcyon booth. They haven't kicked us out yet, but we know it's coming. I'm with instructor John Kendall with Halcyon, and he's going to run us through the new chest mount rebreather. Tell us about it.
Okay, so this is the Simius chest mount CCR. It is a full electronic eCCR, solenoid controlled. It is 100 meter CE rated, so full trimix, all of that fun and games. It has a few little party tricks though. So number one, the one that most people find fairly obviously, that is my handset, that's all of my monitoring, that is my CCR. You'll notice there is no connection between it, no cable. In all of my years of CCR diving, every single unit that I've worn, I have a cable going to a handset on my wrist. That cable is always the wrong length. Doesn't matter how long it is, how long my arm is, how I wrap it, somewhere along the lines it's either got a loop or it stops my arm bending. So cables are annoying, we got rid of them. This means that we can have a handset, we can have a HUD. The HUD can be mounted on the mask. You can have two handsets, you can have two handsets and a HUD. If you really want to go for the Borg look, you could have two HUDs. I think that would get confusing, but yeah, some people have money. But they all receive the data from the CCR. And that's all the PO2 data, all of the batteries, the oxygen pressure, all of this kind of stuff. The next fancy little party trick is this Iron Man looking device in the middle. This sits right in the middle of the chest. What this is how I can switch between open circuit and closed circuit. So it's a bailout valve, but instead of having it in the mouth, it's in the chest. So here, I'm around to the side, it's got valves that are open into the counterlungs. When I switch the ring, these valves on the sides close, it opens up a dump valve here, and I'm now breathing open circuit gas, but through the rebreather loop. So it's kind of like an old Jacques Cousteau twin hose regulator, just flipped around and stuck on our front. One of the really nice things is that we actually CE tested the bailout valve under EN 250, which is the regulator standard. So this is fully tested as a regulator as well as part of the rebreather. It breathes beautifully at all depths. Everything on the unit is designed to be easily put together and strippable. So everything is quarter-turn twist bayonets, so that can come off. Counterlungs can come off easily, everything can get cleaned very easily. This is now our head. The third little party trick. We have inside here 3 oxygen sensors, but you'll notice this one looks different. This one is an optical based sensor, and it talks digitally into the head. So this, instead of using a chemical reaction, which over time runs out, this uses the fluorescence of a little disc inside. It fluoresces, it lights it with one color of light, and it fluoresces with a different color. We then have a sensor inside that's detecting how long and how bright that flash is, and it then can use that to work out the oxygen, because the more oxygen it is, the less reaction the flash has. So 2 technologies of oxygen sensing mean that what it means is that there is no way that both sets of sensors can fail in the same way and give us the same value.
You won't have a common mode failure.
Exactly, there's no one failure that means that they all fail, but give us data that's the same. So it means that if the 3 sensors are giving me 3 values that are all pretty close, I know that that's correct for what's in the loop. If I start getting a disparity between them, we don't bias the digital versus the galvanic at all. At that point, it's down to the user to do a dill flush, to analyze what's going on, or just to bail out and head home, depending on their experience and their comfort. So solenoid powered there. High pressure oxygen comes in for the pressure sensor, which means that we can send the oxygen data to the handset, and then finally we have the manual add for manual control of O2. Neat little feature, we've built the manual add button into the regulator. So that button there is how we manually add O2 into the rebreather. Finally, last bit, the scrubber, 2.5 kilos roughly of soft lime. It's an axial scrubber, so really easy to fill, but we get pretty good endurance from the scrubber for such a small package.
When are units going to start shipping?
Hopefully to the general public, we'll be taking orders in around February time. Don't quote me on that, but that's our plan.
If someone's interested in buying one, training on one, or just looking for more information, how do they get a hold of it?
Best thing to do, go on the Halcyon website, halcyon.net. There's the manuals, there's a load of information on there. And as we start creating instructors, as we start getting that stuff out, that will all go on the website.
All right, thanks a lot.
Okay, no worries.
Like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter. Is Twitter still a thing? I don't know. It'll be back.
You good?
Thanks for watching.